How y'all doing? It's Judge Lynn. Hope you're well. I have on my working overalls, and I have on a really, really, really tight shirt, which I love because it makes me look like I'm not chesty, and I hate looking chesty. How you doing? I went and had lunch with my friend. His life was life, and my life was life, and we were both talking about the life and that our lives were doing. And so we feel better. I think, I hope, I feel better. Uh, we had a hard time getting a hold of one another because we were both, just like busy and dizzy, but it was cool. And so I'm glad I did that. Uh, I was struggling today a lot, but I told my coach I'd come even when I'm struggling. And Dr. Ish used to say on Marriage Boot Camp, and it's very true, the, the, the drill or the thing you want to do the least is probably the thing you need to do the most. So that's what I'm doing. I'm being true to my word. I'm showing up every day. Um, I'm happening to, now, I try not to allow myself to drift into an extended buffer. You know how things are buffering. Well, my head is buffering. It's been buffering for a while. So, in order to stop the buffer, I got up at 4, which is not unusual, made dinner, chicken, coleslaw, corn on the cob, and a tomato, onion, jalapeno garnish. Sounds like something. It ain't. And then tomorrow I'm going to have tacos. And the day after that, I'm going to have chicken because nothing tastes good to me now other than Welch's grape juice. And this is what I've been sitting here doing this morning. Remember that to me, Welch's grape juice is the best tasting stuff ever. And I stopped drinking it a while ago because I would drink so much of it, that it was, you can overdo anything. And, I am the queen of overdue. If something gets good to me, I can't let it go until it starts hitting me. So anyway, when I had that big loss, I feel like it happened last week today, and I don't know why that is. I don't know what got me here. I don't know how that happened, but I'm here. But anyway, I was drinking. I said, as far as sin goes, well, just grape juice is, yeah, it's good for you. It gives you 100% of your vitamin C, and and there's no added high corn fructose or whatever high corn, high syrup, whatever. It's just grapes. And I thought, if I'm gonna overdo something, I'm gonna overdo something that's decent for me. But I overdid it for 2 years. It's like you can't. And I would drink a whole bottle in one day. And you can't do that. And you can't do that for 2 years and not have a problem. So when my doc got back to me, says your A1C is elevated. You're not pre-diabetic, but you eat a lot of sugar. I said, no, doc, I drink a lot of sugar. So now what I've done, they have this thing. I think I got it from Colombia, but I think it's an Irish or a Scottish tradition where, if you want to control your drinking, I'm going to control my Welch's grape juice consumption. Now that made me laugh. I can drink from here and no further today, and then I can drink from here and no further tomorrow, and I can drink from here and no further the next day. You see what I'm saying? It'll keep me honest. Because I'll drink this all day long. If you gave me an option, I would only drink this and nothing else. But that, you can't do that. I tried. But you don't feel good when it's over. But I love Welch's grape juice. I'm not giving it up. I'm just going to stop consuming it in a manner that is ill-advised. That's all my fault. Most everything that bothers me is all my fault, but okay. Um, I've been mad at myself for a week now. I don't know why. I'm just mad. I think I know why, but I'm not sure. But look, I cleaned up my workspace. Remember how bad it was? I painted pictures and put it in my little house. And I didn't clean up everything, but I cleaned up most of it. And I got my little paint center here, and I'm struggling with my color scheme on my house a little bit because the green turned out darker than I meant to and all that kind of stuff. And I had questions. I don't know where they are. And I don't want to answer them when I'm in this kind of mood. But I told my coach I'd come every day, so here I am. Usually makes me feel better. It is not making me feel better now. Not your fault, my fault. I called myself a simple bee yesterday, out loud. I'm just buffering. I apologize. I hope you have a good Sunday. Or whatever day it is where you are. Okay.